What? What is this?
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above, down and pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Belly scary, he no carry. Damn, I'm jet lagged. Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. I know everyone is very excited about Type 2 Tiffany announcing her return to Canada, but I will be a party pooper and say I will not get excited until she's squeezing herself into 2 plane seats and only paying for 1. She's announced more than once that she was going back to Canada, only to walk it back later. Don't get me wrong, I am dying for a wheelchair Lakma rage, but I don't trust her. Either way, let's watch this video, because she's cycling so fast lately I'm getting dizzy.
Hi, this is editing Foodie Beauty here. So I'm editing, and since I made this video, since I filmed it, I talked to Salah and I made the decision that it's sadly probably better for me to go back to Canada for a while to seek some much needed medical care, and part of that is I want to talk to a doctor about possible weight loss surgery and psychiatric help.
What happened to Kuwait's far superior healthcare? How many times in the past year have you shit all over Canada's healthcare only to run back with open arms the minute things aren't going your way?
You know, proper diagnosis, all that, proper medication to get my diabetes under control as well. Certain medications for diabetes, and also the surgery, of course, is covered in Canada. So also I just feel like I need family when I'm going through some of these hard times. You know, when you're sick, you always want your mom. So
I thought Salah was your family. 2 days ago, you were in your comments not correcting someone who claimed you aren't at fault for your health conditions because you were abused as a child, which we know is absolute horseshit. But now you want your mommy? Most grown-ass married women turn to their partners when they need support, not flee to another country to find support. Weird.
Other than that, nothing. You know, I'm gonna miss my family here greatly. I'm gonna miss my husband, whom I love very much. But it's just a lot, and I need to be in Canada to deal with these things, as I realize. So I'm not sure when, but someday I will just be in Canada, and you'll see me there.
So there's no plane ticket, there's no set plan or date. She's just coming on and announcing this impulsively, just like she did last time. She'll come back on in a day or two and say she thought about it, and she needs to stay with Salah and keep trying to eat healthy to cure her beatus.
All right, until I can get my health under control. I can't escape it anymore.
All right, here it is. Cottage cheese, low fat with mustard and carrots. Baby carrots. Mix it around. Cottage cheese is very expensive here. And I never used to like it, but now I love it.
I'm not even going to hate on her. If this is really what she's eating, that's a huge change. I'm assuming this is a snack, and honestly, great choice. I doubt she will stick to it, but hey, I'll give credit where it's due.
It doesn't hurt my stomach. It's not salty like the other cheeses. It's like $8 for a 16-ounce container of cottage cheese here. So I'm gonna eat this with some water, and then I'm gonna go to the doctor, so I'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay, being nice can only last so long. Did she literally just wake up? Her face seems swollen. Her eyes are sunken in. Is this supposed to be her breakfast? I have so many questions.
Hello, beautiful girl. What you waiting for? Oh, hope you feel well, baby.
What a weird-ass interaction. He's talking to her like he's interviewing her, and she's answering like she's a child. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. They ain't fucking.
$166.
166.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned. I know a lot of people will say she still somehow faked this weigh-in, but honestly, that's a bit too much for me. She weighed at the doctor. The doctors are in the room recording her weight as well. I think we just massively underestimate her height. I get that she looks like she swallowed an extra-large beach ball, but she's also only 5'1". She definitely looks like she's more than 400 pounds, but I guess it's truly because of her height, and the way most of it is in her stomach.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna try not to cry, but I'm in a really weird mood. I'm so depressed. Like, I'm coming back from the doctor. First of all, being out in the day like this in the sunlight makes me worse depressed. I hate it. I like the night. And you know, everything is busy. It's overwhelming. I feel overstimulated. If I look off to the sides because I'm trying to think of what I need to say.
I want to know what she's not saying. Going outside in the sun and it being busy didn't make her depressed. What happened at that doctor for her to be so upset? She clearly just got home and immediately turned on the camera because she's still sweating. So what did that doctor say to elicit this reaction?
I just feel so apathetic. I don't care about anything right now. Like, I don't care about anything. It's like the only thing in my life that I feel that makes me happy is food.
So far, it sounds like she went to the doctor expecting them to say she's basically cured her diabetes, and she probably had already planned in her head that she was going to get fast food after and got hit with the reality that this is for life. But honestly, therapy. If you're this depressed because of a change in diet, you need to go to therapy.
And I know that to get better and live a longer life, I have to change drastically. And dealing with the emotions that I have because of that is so uncomfortable that I just don't feel like I can. Sometimes I don't feel like I can do it or that I want to do it.
So you don't want to change your eating habits. You don't want to give up food. You want to keep eating the way you have been. But you also want to go back to Canada for weight loss surgery. Weight loss surgery isn't a magical fix. You don't just have the surgery, and then you're all of a sudden skinny, no diabetes, and can go back to eating the way you were before. That's not how it works.
When I feel like this, I feel like I just want to be passive in life and not fight and just lay down and just not fight. It's the best way I can describe it.
What you're describing is what most people just call giving up. You don't know how to cope with your life without substances, whether that's wheelchairs, coke, or food. You're never going to get better without dealing with the underlying issues you have. And I'm not talking about crying to a bunch of people that can't stand you.
So the doctor wants to put me on another pill. I told him, you know, like, my blood sugars have been still in the 200s. My blood pressure is good. It's like, if that person beeps one more time, I swear, like, when I'm in this mood, everything is overstimulating. Like, somebody beeping their horn is driving me crazy.
This is the reaction of someone that has never been told no, someone who has never had to resist her urges. In almost 40 years, she's only ever known instant gratification. We've all used this comparison before, but this is like watching someone go through withdrawals. She's not doing well because she wants her shit food, and she wants it immediately.
No, I'm not well mentally right now. You know, I know that I have to bring those numbers down. But like I said, right now, I just don't really care. I just don't care.
Is anybody else getting the feeling that her next video is either going to be a fast food mukbang or her admitting to binging? This feels like nothing more than a setup for her to say, yeah, I ate this because my mentals.
I just feel really tired of everything, fed up. And it's like gonna be so much hard work.
Yeah, it is. This has to be a complete life change. But everyone that has constantly warned you of what you were doing to your body, and I'm not just talking about reaction channels, I'm talking about your VIBs they all got yelled at, called idiots, morons, accused of being fat-phobic. You didn't want to hear it, probably just like you didn't want to hear what your doctor said today that has you so desperate to run away.
Anyway, that's how I'm feeling, you know? I don't want to come on here all the time and smile and just be fake about it, because I'm not very happy right now. Even getting mental health help is just overwhelming. Like, I don't even know where to even start. I don't know.
Start with a therapy appointment. But honestly, if you were really serious about making some changes in your life and fighting back, you need inpatient treatment. You don't have the willpower to do this long-term on your own.
I feel like I'm moving in the thickest quicksand ever. I have a lot of thinking to do. I was watching Life by Jen documentary, like Mr. Snowflake. He did videos on me too. I like bawled through the whole documentary on her because I know people think she wasn't a nice person or whatever. We all have moments. We all are sometimes not nice people.
Ma'am, you hated Jen. You made fun of her often. You told her to go eat a chaffle. You ate a plate of melted cheese to memorialize her. You made fun of her wheelchair and told her she was worthless. You and Jen went back and forth for years and it was never nice. Now when it fits your narrative, you're eye-rolling about what people said about her? Give me a fucking break.
But she went through a lot of suffering. Like, she went through a lot of abuse. She went through a lot of suffering. And unless you have the type of issues with food, eating disorder, food addiction that we have, you can't know the type of hardships. It's like food is literally, it can be, it's so addictive. Like drugs, but unlike drugs, we need food to survive.
I hate the we need food argument. That's nothing more than an excuse for why you can't stop gorging yourself on massive quantities of garbage. I'm in no way saying that food addiction and eating disorders are not real and valid, and people struggle with it every day. But Chantal does literally nothing to try to overcome her addiction, unless she's in a dire health situation. You can't complain about how hard it is to overcome your issues, while simultaneously doing absolutely nothing of substance to actual make real changes. As they say in recovery, nothing changes if nothing changes. You're doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
And it's just so hard. And it's scary because I'm on that path. And people on the internet are just so, in life in general, they're so disgusting towards people with issues like this. You don't get it, you know? You just don't get it. We don't even get it.
Or maybe they are just being honest. The truth hurts sometimes.
Anyway, I'm sorry that this video took like a bit of a turn for the worse. That's just how I'm feeling today. So I think I'm gonna just log off for the day. So now you know I'm not lying about the scale. Anyway, I don't care what these irrelevant people think, but I'm just, there you go. Okay, that was easy to show you.
She doesn't care what the irrelevant people say so much that she ended the night with these two community posts. The first one said, LMAO, imagine demanding proof of weigh-in from a doctor, getting that proof, and then saying the scale is not for obese people. Nah, the scale goes up to 600 pounds. What's even more disturbing is that grown adults who are also obese and who have children to raise spend their time obsessing over the weight of someone else all day. Truly odd and unprecedented. Congrats on being the stupidest channels on YouTube. Looks like at least Yo Mama did some research. So, your turn. Cam up and weigh in or shut up. Stay mad, stay obsessed, stay ignorant. The second one said, "Hi guys, this one is directed at the positive people who leave lovely and constructive comments on my videos. I have decided to turn off comments for the time being and just stick to vlogging or recorded videos for now. I appreciate you, but I just need a break for a while. I am sure I will turn them back on again in a while. Thanks for understanding." And this just kind of confirms my suspicion throughout this entire video. This was a tantrum. The whole going back to Canada for weight loss surgery and mental health help was nothing more than an impulsive tantrum, because she was hangry. I guess we'll have to wait and see what really happens. Until then, see you later, little gherkins.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who could love this woman is the good Lord.